truly underway? Because that was another disappointing day for your former club.
Yeah, very disappointing. Again, too many mistakes, and it doesn't really look like a team. So when they had the opportunities at the end of the first half, didn't take those chances, and then eventually, you know, they go 2-0 down, 3-0 down very quickly after that, and it just looks like they're giving up. Just from that moment on, it just looked like the players individually tried to do something, I don't know, just to show them in a good light, but it's, I mean, again, just so disappointing. 3-0, 4 times they've conceded 3 goals.
At home this season, and 2 of them now under Ruben Amorim. Let's have a look at the goals, Peeps, because we'll start with the one I think that frustrates you the most. Another set play.
Because it's simple, you know, you just have to do your job. You know, you get told what your job is, you do it in practice. Xerxes, I didn't mention that at half-time, but of course he should be tighter. But Bruno's not in the right position. He should be there either blocking the space or heading the ball if it comes in low. What he does is he goes forward and then he's out of the game. But then when you look behind Xerxes, you got the defenders just stood there, and it's just disappointing that it happens it's a 9 out of 19, no, 9 out of 20 goals conceded up until that point was on set pieces. Yeah. And it's a simple thing. I mean, I don't like to talk about back then, but if you conceded 3 goals in the season, you felt you had a problem on set pieces, because they are simple things to defend against. But very disappointing.
And the second half, they'd actually had a few opportunities, United, when Mazraoui was a little rash, to say the least, inside the penalty area.
You're being kind, Steve, saying a little rash, a little stupid. I mean, what on earth? What on earth are you doing? I mean, he's going into your players. There's 2 players waiting for him there. He's going towards the line. He's not going to score from there. You dive in. You just got to stand on your feet. You've got to usher him away. It's just a poor decision. Kluivert's got a fantastic penalty record, and he coolly slotted it away. Probably watched the goalkeeper and then turned his foot into the other corner. So, and that was the sad thing for Manchester United nowadays is they go 1-0 down, 2-0 down. You never really think they're going to come back. It just doesn't happen. They're just not a very good team. But what Amorim's got to make sure now, that's not a wasted game. Everyone can say, oh yeah, you know, 3-0, we lost, no points and all the rest of it. But it can't be a wasted. He'll be watching with eagle eyes and making sure that these players that are not performing, they won't put on a red shirt again. And he's got to be that brutal and that ruthless. So these games can't be wasted. Yes, you might not get any points, but something will just sink in there and think, OK, that's fine. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks or 5 or 6 months.
We should give credit to your former club as well. And Semenyo, who you spoke about prior to kick-off, getting another goal. Lovely move again.
So it's an amazing move. I think it just sums up Bournemouth, to be honest. And even if we take it back, it sums up Man United in terms of, you know, how they play and the commitment. Mainoo could have sort of got rid of it. But just the goal. And you see, Semenyo there, there's no movement really. He just sort of just backs off a little bit, just hits around a penalty spot. It's a great cross, and then, you know, just a nice clean contact in that. But they deserved it. But that man again, you know, his numbers are good. You know, 5 league goals, and they deserved it. They were the better team throughout. Man United just not good enough. Too easy to play against.
One stage, 6-pointer.
Yep. So 4 down. In fact, we haven't had a home team score a goal yet today. Everton won't worry about that. 0-0 with Chelsea, having drawn 0-0 last weekend with Arsenal. Fulham will be frustrated, though, because that is just a second clean sheet of the season for the bottom club, Southampton. Ivan Juric, remember, wasn't taking charge today as he waits for a work permit, but he was in the director's box looking at Southampton's first away point of the season. And, of course, we have Spurs-Liverpool on its way very shortly indeed. So Manchester United will spend Christmas in the bottom half of the Premier League table. The last time that happened, 1989. But there they are, in 13th place. And Wolves, suddenly up to 12, the team they've just beaten Leicester now, just 2 points above the drop zone. Everton nudged their way up to 60. So at the top, Liverpool take to the field in North London, still leading the Premier League because of Chelsea's draw at Goodison. Then come Arsenal, and then Nottingham Forest, who will spend Christmas in the top 4 of the Premier League for the first time in 30 years. Bournemouth into the top 5, above Villa on goal difference, and the reigning champions, Manchester City.